Let's start working with APT. The first thing you need to know is that we have different commands for working with APT. The APT infrastructure depends on a repository and a remote repository or repositories, and with a format depends on package files accessible through this repository and everything. This is the APT infrastructure, but we can use different commands to work with this infrastructure and install applications. And one command is apt. This is the one we will be using in this course. But we also have the command apt-get. Maybe here apt-get. Maybe you will see it in some tutorials and you will be able to find information about installing application using this command. It works almost the same as apt. And we also have another command, is aptitude. It's it's not installed by default in most systems, but you can install it. And they work more or less the same. apt is maybe it improves apt-get a little bit, and aptitude has a better interface, and it sometimes manages some dependencies better. But anyway, we will be working with apt. But the important thing here is the three commands, apt, apt-get, and aptitude, are working with the same infrastructure of repositories and packages that is the same infrastructure. Okay, so the first thing we need to know is the first thing that we will do when working with apt is to update the information. What is updating the information? Well, this is our local machine, and here in our local machine we have information about the repositories. We have a cache file here with information about the remote repositories. But the repositories are not in our machine. They are online somewhere on the internet. We have the repositories, the repositories here. Sorry. We have the repositories. So when we run update, the apt will connect through the internet to the repository, and it will download the new information that is there. So it will update the information that we have locally about the repositories. It will do that for each repository that we have configured in our machine. We will talk about it later. So previously, the first thing to do is update the repository. Of course, if you have did it 2 minutes ago, you won't need that. Okay. I will need to run that with super user permissions, and it is connecting. It's connecting to the repositories. This is the URL of the different repositories, fetching all the information and processing it in order that we can use the information to install application. So the important things that we have seen here is that we have three different commands for working with repositories, apt, apt-get, and aptitude. That they use the same infrastructure. They are more or less equivalent with some caveats. And the first operation that we need to perform before working with remote repositories is update, to download fresh information from the remote repositories.